What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. I'm at a shipper. I had to drive about 6 hours out of Miami up to Alachua, Florida, which is near Gainesville, picking up a load out of here going to Texas, Temple, Texas. And I'm picking up 2 bundles of drainage pipe like this. So each bundle seems like it has 9 tubes. 9 large and 9 thinner ones inside of it. Yeah, picking up 2 bundles. The broker said it was some kind of fittings, but apparently it's drainage tubes. So that sucks because it's tall. Gonna have some crappy mileage. What can you do? At least I'm getting out of Florida. Some pallets on the deck to put the tubes on it. Alright guys, got everything secured. I used 3 straps per bundle, and here's what I have. These are about 20 feet long each bundle, so 3 straps. And it is sticking out just a little bit, about a foot, maybe slightly over. Alright guys, this is going to Temple, Texas. It's about a 14.5-hour drive. Only got about 5 hours left today because I had to drive out here from Miami and it took me 6 hours, so it's all good. I'll drop these off Wednesday morning and hopefully get something out of Texas. Alright guys, let's get going. Let's not waste any time. Good morning guys. I am about 10 minutes or so away from my drop in Temple, Texas. I'm at a Love's truck stop. Just getting my morning started. It's about 7:16 a.m. right now. So warming the truck up and we'll head on over and drop this load. This load has been a fuel guzzler. It's not really heavy, it's like 8,000 pounds, but it's tall. And you would think that since they're pipes and air goes through them, but nope, it's still like driving a container on your trailer. Similar. So, alright guys, I am hoping to get a decent load out of here today. There were a bunch of loads yesterday, but for some reason none of them worked out. It's like you call somebody and they're either saying we can't do hot shots, or the rest of them that we called on, there were a lot of good loads, but everybody wanted like a 7-8 a.m. pickup, and you know, everything has a deadhead, so I would have never made it. So unfortunately no loads worked out as of yesterday, so hopefully we'll get some today. But let me warm up the truck, we'll head on over, we'll drop this load and go from there. Alright guys, I just dropped the load off. I didn't get to record because everything was so fast paced. They had a lot of trucks and everything was being rushed. So I got it dropped off. That load paid $2,000 out of Florida to Texas. I think that was right around $2 per mile, I think. Now I have a load that I am going to pick up out of Magnolia, Texas, and it's going to Colorado. Let me check on the city where it's going. It is going to Oak Creek, Colorado, right above Vail. So we'll be going through the mountains again, but luckily this time there should not be any snow. So I've got a 2-hour and 13-minute drive to Magnolia, Texas from where I am. Should be one pipe. I think it's right about 9,000 pounds. 98, it says 9,872 pounds, so 10,000 pounds. All right guys, let's head on over, get that thing picked up, and be on our way to deliver it. Hey guys, made it to the shipper. We had to figure out what I'm picking up because all the load numbers that they gave me were incorrect, so I had to find out the correct load number. But what I was supposed to be picking up is one pipe, but it ended up being 55 pieces. They are about 2 7/8 inch in diameter, so they're not too thick. And I'm not 100% sure what the length is, but it looked like they were between 25 and 30 feet. So we're about to get loaded and we'll find out. But it is going to be close to 10,000 pounds. Alright guys, got everything secured. So we got 2 rows of these pipes. They're 2 7/8 inch in diameter, 55 pieces. On the first row, I have one strap in the front. I have a belly strap in the center. And I have one strap towards the end, not the very end, because he said it will bend it. So right over where the 4x4 is. And on the second row, I've got one on the very end. I didn't over tighten it, not to bend anything. I have a belly strap. I have one strap over the center. We have one strap over the front, and we have another belly strap. So we have a total of 3 straps over the top and 2 belly straps over the top. So 5 straps on the top and 3 on the bottom row. All right guys, and this is about 32-33 feet long, and they said around 10,000 pounds, but we'll see when I start driving. What's up guys, I'm at the receiver. It's a mining place, so they've got a lot of rules here, and I don't know if I can record because these guys are super rude over here. Currently I'm being unloaded. I got everything unstrapped. There's no cell phone reception here whatsoever. I don't know why it's like that at all the mining places. It's like there's no civilization around here. I'm not even getting out of the truck. I just want to be away from these guys, out of their way. Let them do their thing. so they don't annoy me because they're super rude. So let them unloaded, and I've got another load to go pick up. I think it's like 2.5 hours away. I'm trying to punch it in the map, but no reception, so I might have to do it whenever I get out of this area. Alright guys, and this load that I'm dropping off out of Texas to Colorado, that was like 1,150 mile drive, and that pays $2,900. So not a bad load, but as usual, it's hard getting out of Colorado, so you gotta pretty much take what you can get. Alright guys, I made it to the shipper and I got loaded and already strapped everything down. We got one little pipe. It's not a pipe, it's some kind of a shaft. It's about 1,100 pounds. I did a belly strap here, did a over the top strap, have another over the top strap, and we have another belly strap. So 4 straps total. Should be more than enough. And it's going to, I think, Evansville, something, Wyoming, about a 5-hour drive. So let's get going and I'll give you guys some details a little bit later. Good morning guys, just arrived at the receiver. It's a Saturday. I got lucky and I'm able to drop this load off today. The guy that's receiving it is about 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna head out, unstrap the load, and wait for him to get here and drop that load. And I'll be heading over to North Platte, Nebraska, trying to get to a semi-decent area for a Monday load, because the area where I'm at right now, I'm near Casper, Wyoming. This is not one of the better areas for loads. So let's get this load unstrapped, get it off the trailer, and keep on rolling. All right guys, I got everything unstrapped, just waiting on the receiver to show up. I don't know what this thing is, but they said that's a sensor. I'm sure one of you guys watching the video knows exactly what this is. But I got one strap just holding it down until he gets here, so it doesn't accidentally roll off, even though it is blocked in. Alright guys, this load paid me $1,000 and it was slightly over a 300-mile drive. It was exactly 5-hour drive, so a little bit over 300 miles. Not too bad. But unfortunately, it went to an area where it's tough to get a load out of, so I have to deadhead somewhere. But let's get this thing dropped off. Hey guys, wanted to show you the tires that I've got on my truck. This is my second pair of these Michelin tires. These are the LTX AT2s. These are fantastic tires, guys. On my previous set, I was able to, I got 120,000 miles out of them. That is unheard of, even for Michelin, because they're rated, I think they're rated for 70,000 miles. But I got 120,000 miles out of them. So that's why I got the same set again. And I got these at Discount Tire. So the price for them, they are a little bit pricey, but it's well worth it because you get so many miles out of them. So for 6 tires, and I have the road hazard warranty on them, just so if anything happens, like a nail, if it tears, if anything happens to them, they replace it without any questions. So with the warranty, it cost me $2,500. I think if you got them without the warranty, it's probably like $400 less. Let's see, I think the warranty was roughly about $60-ish per tire. So I don't know, probably like $400 less. You'd probably pay like $2,100. So it's a good deal, definitely worth it, because 120,000 miles out of 10-ply tires, that is unheard of. I have never owned a set of tires that I got so many miles out of. So if you guys are interested, definitely check these tires out. I got them at Discount Tire. You may be able to get them other places, and Discount Tire does price match, even online pricing. So if you guys find it cheaper, they will match it. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching as always. If you guys have any ideas of things you want to see in my videos, because honestly I'm running out of ideas of what to show besides the loading unloading, which might get boring at sometimes. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see in the videos, because I'm honestly running out of ideas of what to show. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.